Breaking news has been flying around social media with a powerful headline claiming that the Supreme Court has shocked Aso Rock and that Nnamdi Kanu walks free. Many people woke up to that headline feeling surprised, confused, excited, or even worried. But as responsible news presenters, we must separate strong headlines from confirmed reality. Please make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel as we break this down carefully and clearly so everyone can understand. As it stands right now, there is no confirmed Supreme Court judgment that has set Nnamdi Kanu free. What we are seeing online is a mixture of speculation, political tension, and emotional reactions from different groups across the country. That is why it is important for you to like this video and subscribe, because here we focus on facts, clarity, and calm explanation. Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, has remained one of the most discussed political figures in Nigeria. His case has gone through several legal stages over the years. There have been court appearances, legal arguments, appeals, and public debates. Each time a court date approaches, social media becomes very active. Supporters hope for release. Critics expect strict enforcement of the law. Politicians watch carefully, and the public tries to understand what is truly happening. Please like this video and subscribe so you do not miss any update. The phrase Supreme Court shocks Aso Rock suggests a dramatic power shift between the judiciary and the executive arm of government. Aso Rock, which represents the presidency, is often mentioned in political headlines when major national decisions are involved. So when people read that the Supreme Court shocked Aso Rock, they imagine a sudden, unexpected judgment that changes everything. But at this moment, there is no official confirmation of such a Supreme Court ruling granting freedom. What is actually happening is that legal processes are still ongoing. Appeals and arguments continue within the judicial system. Court matters of this nature are usually complex. Judges review documents, consider constitutional issues, and examine earlier rulings. These processes take time. They are not instant. They do not usually happen overnight. That is why it is important for everyone to remain calm and informed. Please take a moment now to like this video and subscribe to the channel for balanced updates. Then there is also growing political discussion around the issue. Traditional leaders from the Southeast have spoken at different times about the need for dialogue and national unity. Some political voices have suggested that resolving the matter could reduce tension in certain regions. Others insist that the rule of law must follow its full course without interference. This creates a serious national conversation. And that conversation is bigger than one headline. Let us break this down in simple language. The judiciary is independent. The executive is separate. The legislature is separate. When people say power game turns, they are suggesting that one arm of government has made a move that changes political balance, but until there is an official judgment published and confirmed, such claims remain unverified. Please like this video and subscribe because we will always clarify these details in a simple and professional way. Many Nigerians are emotionally invested in this case. For some, it represents justice and fairness. For others, it represents national security and legal order. These are sensitive matters. That is why public communication must be responsible and calm. Strong headlines can increase tension if not properly explained. So again, make sure you like this video and subscribe for steady and careful reporting. Another important aspect is the role of social media. Today, information travels very fast. A single headline can spread to millions within minutes. People forward messages without checking sources. Influencers post dramatic captions to attract attention. Before long, a rumor begins to look like confirmed news. Yeah, and that is why professional verification is important. And that is why I encourage you again to like this video and subscribe so you always receive clear explanations. Now let us talk about what could happen next. If the Supreme Court eventually delivers a judgment, it will be publicly documented. Lawyers involved in the case will speak. Official court records will reflect the decision. Major national media outlets will report it clearly. That is how you know a legal decision is real. Not just because of a trending headline, but because of official confirmation. There is also the possibility of political dialogue outside the courtroom. In Nigeria's history, there have been moments where political solutions were considered alongside legal processes. That does not cancel the law, but it sometimes creates room for negotiation, reconciliation, or national discussion. However, as of now, there is no confirmed announcement of such a development in this particular case. The public mood remains divided. Some communities continue to call for resolution and peace. Others emphasize that court processes must not be influenced by political pressure. This difference of opinion is part of democracy. People are allowed to hold different views. What is important is that discussions remain peaceful and respectful. The headline suggests that Kanu walks free. Walking free means immediate release from custody. Such an action would require a direct court order or executive action that is officially signed and implemented. Without that documentation, it remains speculation. Please like this video and subscribe so that whenever something concrete happens, and you will hear it here in clear and understandable English. We must also remember that legal battles often move through several levels: High Court, Appeal Court, Supreme Court. Each level reviews what happened before. Sometimes decisions are upheld, sometimes they are reversed, sometimes cases are sent back for retrial. That is how the system works. It is structured and procedural. Many viewers have been asking, could the Supreme Court surprise everyone? In law, surprises can happen. Courts sometimes deliver judgments that are different from public expectations. But until such a judgment is delivered and documented, it remains only a possibility, not a fact. Let us also consider the broader impact. Whenever major political cases dominate the news, markets react, political alliances shift, and public conversations increase. Nigeria is a large and complex country. Events like these influence discussions about unity, governance, and fairness. That is why the issue receives so much attention. Another point to understand is that high-profile cases often attract international observation. Legal experts, civil society groups, and foreign analysts sometimes comment on the process. This increases global interest. But again, official confirmation is always the key. At this point, the responsible position is to say clearly, there is no verified Supreme Court judgment that has freed Nnamdi Kanu today. That is the honest update. Anything beyond that would be assumption, and we do not deal with assumptions here. Please like this video and subscribe for truth-based reporting. If there is any shift, whether legal or political, we will break it down step by step. We will explain what it means for the government, what it means for the Southeast, what it means for national unity, and what it means for the future of political dialogue in Nigeria. It is also important for viewers to stay calm and avoid spreading unverified information. Stability is important. Responsible communication is important. Nigeria's democracy depends on institutions working properly and citizens staying informed. As the days move forward, all eyes will remain on the courts and on the presidency. Observers will watch for official statements. Lawyers will continue their arguments. Supporters will continue their advocacy. Critics will continue their analysis. And journalists will continue to report. This story is not finished. It is still unfolding. And that is why I want you to stay connected, like this video right now. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications so you never miss an important update. For now, the key message is simple and clear. Powerful headlines do not automatically equal confirmed decisions. The legal process continues. Political discussions continue. Public interest remains high. But no official Supreme Court release has been confirmed.